smooth, that was hot, that was funky. That was Joyce Spencer, who's in the house. That was Keep It Simple from her Sweet Dreams CD. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful, Joyce. Thank you for that. Love it when that happens. And then before that, Marc Antoine from his 1998 Madrid CD, Rebecca's Waltz. Yes, if you noticed the banner, yes, confuse you, huh? Mark's music is playing, and we've got Joyce's banner. Technical difficulty here, that's all. And we started that set with Gary Foston, Octave Motives, the self-titled track from his most recent CD. He's also the host of a wonderful radio station, GHP Radio. You got to listen to that. Track him down on Facebook. Yes, love it. Meeting wonderful music artists, souls, music lovers right here in promoteThemusic.com. Yes. How many of you are enjoying your Saturday morning, even though we dragged you out of bed? How many of you were dragged out of bed? All right. Yeah. All right. By the way, those wonderful photos of Marc Antoine, and let me go get a little plug here, because you know what? The way that works is that there are some amazing people doing amazing work, and I kind of thought I had put together a beautiful little montage to recognize the wonderful photographer who did that. And you would think I did that. And was it late night and I forgot to save the file? Let me see. Oh, well, those things can happen when you're in paradise. I know that I did a slide for Renata. Well, I'm gonna put a plug for her. Renata GreigaPhotography.com. But I'm gonna find that because I know I did it. Renata, I'm sorry. Those wonderful photos of Marc Antoine were taken by her, and she's in Toronto, Canada. Yeah, what's up with that this morning? Oh my goodness, can you believe it? I hate that when that happens. Well, it is what it is. Oh, there it is. Yay! Found it. There we go. It was just out of syntax on the timeline. Yeah, Renata Greiga. Greiga? Oh, I hope I'm pronouncing that name properly. Her website is renatagreigaphotography.com. Very, very talented artist in her own rights. Photographer, I should say, right? Photographer, that's an artist. Don't you think? I think so, right? I believe so. See, I was all confused. I was in the clouds. My mom always used to tell me, Bobby, get up, Robert. Norma, you listening, right? Norma got a kick out of the Robert thing a few weeks ago. That's how she calls me now in Facebook. Robert, how are you? Anyways, live in the clouds, right? So, to make my mama happy, I got to get out of the clouds. Here we are. Okay, I'm out of the clouds. I'm in Costa Rica, mama. Yeah, she visited here many, many years ago, and it's just wonderful energy. The beaches, there's nobody on the beaches here. It's just amazing. So, yeah, how many of you plan a trip? I know that Shay's coming in 2012. I did tell you after this set I would talk about wonderful news at promoteThemusic.com, of course, right? And I need to go pick up a little banner here because this is really important, folks. You know, it can only work together, collective energy. Music lovers, indie artists coming together to build a wonderful global community here. So, on February 25th, if you go to launch.promotethemusic.com, well, actually, if you go on gold, launch.promotethemusic.com for the indie artists, it's going to be wonderful. Our goal is to have 40 indie artists that day promoted, right? That's the goal. We don't need 40, but we maximum is 40 because it's going to be an extended webcast. And bring an audience of 10,000 viewers that day. And what we're going to do here, on that day, on February 25th, on the official launch, we are going to award one of our lucky viewers a $5,000 cash prize, and the indie artist who invites that music lover to come to the webcast to hear their music, well, if the music lover wins $5,000, right, the artist who invited them will also win $5,000. But that's not the great news. That's old news. I already shared that in previous webcasts. Here's the great news. We're in the process of creating sponsorship Sponsorship, yes. So the indie artists are interested in being represented for this grand promotion on launch. That's our official launch, okay, at promoteThemusic.com. So launch.promoteThemusic.com. Go there, contact me, let's have a Skype conversation, because you want to know the details, and you want to know the details in the coming week. Don't wait till January. My goodness, so there's sponsorship. It's going to help you amortize your marketing dollars and for the campaign. But here's the nuance that I need to tell you about. This is the first time that I'm aware of, because I've talked to a lot of artists, that marketing becomes a profit center for you, not an expense. So, even if I know I talk to indie artists, you're tight on marketing dollars, don't worry. Go to launch.promotethemusic.com, get a hold of me. Let's have a Skype video call, and I will share more. But do it soon, all right? Very exciting. There's some sponsorship dollars available. In fact, I'm having meetings today as well about that. And Gino, I'll get caught up with you about that, because you're already on board, and Westbound is already on board for the promotion of the 25th of February. So indie artists, please, 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 and music lovers, if you know of indie artists who want great exposure, make them aware of this. Launch.promotethemusic.com. All right, there's some sponsorship dollars available to help you offset the cost of marketing on that event with an audience of 10,000 viewers. And I've got people listening, by the way. I got some people listening in from Montreal on their iPhones today, on their iPads or iPhones, right? And so Eric, I hope we're streaming well for you in Montreal. Yes, oui, mon ami. I hope so. And how about Dave? I don't know. I haven't looked at chat there. Dave. Are we streaming well on iPhone? Is Ustream doing its magic? And Yves Beauchemin, a good buddy of mine, from the years I used to bowl. I used to play bowling. That was years ago. Some of the things you didn't know about me, right? Can't you tell? Bowling. 5-pin, not 10-pin, 5-pin bowling. But anyways, Yves was listening on his iPhone a few weeks ago, and I caught the chat after the fact out of Cornwall, Ontario, my hometown. He says, we were coming through loud and clear. So thank you, Yves, if you're listening again, for reporting that, and that's encouraging. All right. Okay, we're ready for we're ready for some prizes, and we're ready for to close out the show with a global world premiere of Kaylee Minucci's new track, and I put a little montage together to honor Kaylee, because he's given me a lot of one-on-one quality time to mastermind Promote the Music over the last several weeks. We've had 3 video calls, and he's an amazing soul. So I wanted to honor him in a special way. And I had no idea about this track, by the way. He just sends me this track the other day, and he says, play it on your show. So I went back to him. I said, well, what album is this from? I've never heard of it. He says, brand new. He said, I'm considering putting it on my upcoming album. So I went back to Kaylee, and I said, hey, Kaylee, I said, has this been played anywhere? And he said, no. He says, you're the first. So I said, could you validate that? Because you know how people make claims. So he went on my wall on Facebook, and he did validate that, it was a first-time global play. So hopefully you'll give us some feedback. I know Kaylee wants some feedback on that track, okay? So we're going to do that. We're going to close out the show with that. So what I want to do now is I want to award the gifts that we talked about, right? So we need to do this. So you guys, let me see. Let me make sure that I got all my ducks in order here. And how we're going to do this, hopefully you're in the database, right, at goal.promotethemusic.com. I hope you did that. Did you? Come on, guys. If you didn't do that, I'm going to give you about a minute to go into the database. You've got to be in the database to validate your entry for all the prizes today that we're going to give away, all right? And I'm just looking at my my little list here while you guys are doing that. Okay, are you ready? So we're going to give away Gary Foston's Octave Motive that we featured today, his latest CD. And Jeanette Harris, we're going to give away Saxified, or CD, or Reflection CD, and a Smooth Holiday Greetings CD, and a coffee mug. So the winner today gets 4 autographed CD and a coffee mug. How cool is that? But you have to be at goal.promotethemusic.com. All right? And this we're going to do. All right, so I need to open up a few things to monitor what's happening. And then I'll give you the protocol, what you need to do to take a shot at the prizes. Again, go to gold.promoteThemusic.com. Make sure you're in the database if you're listening somewhere on the internet to get a shot at this, all right? And, oh, I see a lot of people came in today. Oh, my goodness, a lot of new members, gold members. Oh, incidentally, how do we award the trips to Costa Rica if you're brand new? You know, I failed to mention that today. For every 1,000 gold members, and gold membership is always free, right? You get to win prizes every week, you get to interact, you get to have fun. So for every 1,000 gold members that we build up in our community, we will award a trip to Costa Rica like Shay won back on the inaugural show of September 24th, all right? So, yeah, we got lots of gold members. Oh, my goodness, this is great. I love it when that happens. Okay, so are you ready? So to win the wonderful prizes by Gary Foston, Jeanette Harris, the 4 autograph CD and the coffee mug, you need to send me an email, all right, at contests@promotethemusic.com and say, I want to win in the subject line. Make sure you put your full name in the subject line, all right, put your full name, and then if you win, I'll request the address so we can ship this. But it'll be the fifth email that comes in at contest@promotethemusic.com. The 5th email to come in is going to be our winner today, all right? But then I'm going to validate to make sure you're in the database. And so do that, and I'm going to have a look at what's happening in the database and make sure that there's energy going on. Already some people, I want to win. Well, some people did that. If funny enough, some people did that during watching the video archives. How about that, huh? And by the way, while we're looking for our 5th winner, here's the problem I have with the servers, and I reckon I realized that over the last several weeks. You guys are sending it, but I don't receive them till sometimes after the show. You know, you know, a lot of emails come in, hopefully the servers are sending me the emails in real time, not with a 20-minute delay. And that's why often I say, well, come on, send me the email. I know you're sending the email, but I'm not receiving them. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wait for the 5th email, and hopefully it's going to come in real time. But you know what? I know I have a problem. And I'm not going to tell you the company that's managing my emails. I'm going to have to call them this week and find out what's happening with them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow that to trickle in. I'm going to play the Triad Mix tribute to Kaylee Minucci featuring his brand new track, all right? And it's titled Oceans Deep. That's a brand new world exclusive here on promotethemusic.com. And while that's playing, I'm going to monitor chat, all right? I'm going to monitor, not the chat, I'm going to monitor my emails, and I will announce the winner you know, in a few minutes, all right? Just give the servers a chance to deliver the email. So the fifth person to